So the drama over John McCain continues. This time you have Senator Jim Inhofe, apparently who was a friend of John McCain, one of his colleagues, now blaming him for the White House flying the flag at half-staff for like a couple of days, or for like one day, and then putting it back up, and then getting yelled at, and then taking it back down to half-staff. Look, this is the insanity of Washington. Okay, so everybody, of course, was enraged. Everybody in the Washington bubble was enraged. Oh my God, how dare you disrespect John McCain like that? And of course, Donald Trump was a little bit petty because that's who he is, right? Puts it up and then takes the flag back down to half-staff after getting yelled at. Look, yeah, okay. There's that context, right? Now, afterwards, Senator Inhofe, speaking to reporters, basically said, you know what, whose fault this is? This is John McCain's fault. Inhofe said that McCain was very outspoken that he disagreed with the president in certain areas and wasn't too courteous about it. Huh. No, courteous. You're not courteous enough. You're discourteous. How dare you not treat the president with decorum? That's what this is about. Now, I'm going to go here go to a tweet here from Ashley Killow. She says, Senator Inhofe, a senior member of the Senate Armed Services Committee, told reporters that McCain was partially to blame for the controversy over the White House flag, saying it was a result of his public spat with Trump. Otherwise, Inhofe was highly complimentary of McCain, calling him my hero. He's my hero, but I still think he's at fault for this. Okay. Hey, man, you got a funny way of showing it. Let's blame the dead guy for the president being an absolute child. Okay. All that aside, look, I guess that's normal drama in the Trump years. But here's my problem, right? So, yes, this is kind of funny. It's super petty. But also frustrating because this is what the national media has been talking about. That's what they've been focused on for the last couple of days. This little piece of White House drama. So, for me, I think there's more than enough criticism to go around here. Because, look, I'm just going to be the guy who just torches everybody today. I'm in that kind of mood. So, okay, let's go to John McCain. John McCain's a warmonger. His decisions helped kill hundreds of thousands of people. He also made disparaging comments about Asian people, voted for tax cuts, wars, etc. That's the truth about McCain. He did all that stuff. So let's just be honest about that, okay? We'll get it out there. That's just public record. Trump is a child and a moron, and he's absolutely petty. This guy is on a power trip. It's as if somebody made a toddler a CEO for the day, and all that toddler wants to do, because he's a toddler, wants to eat cookies and watch cartoons. And then when somebody comes along and says, hey, you know what, you might actually have to do some work, all he does is say, you're a poopy head. That's it. That's Donald Trump in a nutshell. And then, of course, Washington itself. Washington is insufferable. Whenever somebody like that dies, right? And it doesn't matter who. Washington has this reflex of painting them as absolutely perfect. They deify this person. Oh, no. We've got to respect the dead, right? No matter what they've done, we have to absolutely 100% respect the dead and not point out things that they might have done. Things that actually made them human. Things that might have been mistakes or absolutely were mistakes. We can't have an honest conversation about a person's record. Oh, no. Too soon, you're being disrespectful. We've got to have decorum. No, we don't. Look, the problem that I have here is we tend to respect the dead more than people who are actually alive. Bombs are still being dropped on Yemen, on living people. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about Afghanistan, how Eric Prince wants to privatize the army and send in a private force into Afghanistan so that we can occupy in perpetuity. Then we still have an issue of migrant children still not being reunited with their families. We still have issues with the response to Hurricane Maria. Still have issues in Puerto Rico. We have all these issues in the country. And yet, here's our news media being all over a story about the flag being at half staff. And again, look, I know Donald Trump's petty. It's ridiculous, right? But you know what? Yeah, we know he's petty. We know he's going to do petty things. We get it, right? But that's the major news story. As well as a shitty congressman, Inhofe, being a shitty friend, blaming the dead guy for something our man baby in chief decided to do in one of his petty bitch fits. I don't know if you can tell, but I hate this story. I hate everyone and everything in this story. I hate all of it. Let's move on.